So we're going to do a Pilates session, mat Pilates session. So we will start with just a postural check. Press those feet into the floor, okay? And stand nice and tall and feel activated through your thighs, okay? And as you work your way up your body, activate your core, all right? So that means pelvic floor engagement. Feel that lift up through the center of your body and activate your deep abdominals, drawing in and up. Okay, then take the hands to the lower ribs and just focus on a bit of breathing. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. So feel that rib cage expanding on the in-breath and abdominals drawing in on the out-breath. And when you breathe out, it's like breathing out through a straw. Start to now rock back and forth on your toes and your heels and release your hands. Swing your arms up as you come up onto your toes. Take an in-breath there and then come back down. So as you're doing this, have that sense of length through your spine. You're growing taller as you reach up. Well, you will be because you're rising up onto your toes. Okay, so we're reaching up. Thighs are on and that midline is strong. Keep your shoulders relaxed. So down your back, keep those shoulder blades down the back. In, breath up. And exhale down. In, breath up. And exhale down. We're going to start bending knees, so send the hips back into a gentle squat. In, breath at the top and exhale back. So check that alignment of your knees over your feet. Your hips are back. Keep your chest lifted. So we're building a little bit of heat here, getting things moving. Next time you come up, then hold it there and reach it up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Come down through your heels. Turn to your right, sweep your arms around. In, breath at the top, and then come back the other way. So soften those knees. In, breath at the top. Exhale round. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Articulate the spine here. Gradually increasing that range as feels good for your body. In, breath at the top. And last one. And then release. And then let's just do some shoulders up, back, round, and down. So just work your way around that shoulder girdle. And release. Now bring the hands up so your elbows are level with your shoulders, okay? And just bring the arms forwards, exhaling, and then inhale, draw them back. Exhale forwards, and inhale back. Keep the body steady and upright. Try to keep that length through your spine, crown of the head, reaching to the ceiling, and awareness of not flaring up through your ribs or arching your spine. Next time, hold it and reach out. Now draw the arms back. But still try to keep the body as steady as you can. Open the chest and exhale, come forwards and inhale, draw back. And exhale forwards, long in your neck. So it's all about keeping that good form. Okay, really keeping nice and stable through your center. And last one. And release. Now let's take the feet out with the toes out. Okay, and we'll do a little squat there. Okay, so and just to arrange, it feels good for you. Coming up nice and strong, squeeze the glutes, thighs, in breath down, exhale up. And then next time you go down, just hold it there. So take the hands a little bit further down the leg and take your right hand to your knee and just push against and then twist a little bit. So you're just kind of opening up through the inner thighs, and then the other side, press against that one leg, rest the elbow on the other. Let's do that again, press, and then the other side, and press. And come up and tuck your toes in and stretch your arms out. We'll do a standing saw. So that's an in-breath twist, and an exhale, reach, come up, in-breath twist, and exhale, reach. So that back hand rotating, taking the arm back, in-breath twist, exhale, reach. Again, legs as strong as you want, soften them where you need. Keep that core switched on, rotate, and then reach. In-breath twist, exhale, reach. Let's do one more. And then shuffle the feet out a little bit wider again if you'll have it, and soften the knees. And go side to side now. Keep the chest lifted and the belly strong. So we should be starting to move with a little bit more ease. Breathing. And then come to the center, and then just track your hands down your legs now. Tuck your head in, toes in, heels out, and breathe. Bring your right hand down, directly underneath your forehead, and then reach up with your left hand. So you feel a little bit more stretch in the thighs, and change. And reach up, and breathe. Come back with those hands, and roll up. And restack. And then come to the center. Give your legs a little shake out. So we'll do a little bit of balance, as we often do. So you're standing feet hip distance apart, and as you bring one knee up, raise the arms up. Okay. Stand tall, support leg, come back down. So it's thinking about that support leg. Find a point to focus on. Press down into the floor with the foot, stretch up with the hands. So we get that opposition going on, reach up. And come back down. Reach up. And come back down. Let's do that again, reach up. And come back down. And reach up. And come back down. Okay, from here, just standing on one leg, all I want you to do is just to swing the leg back and forth. You can get the arms into action if you want as well. Bit of coordination there. As the leg goes back, the same arm goes forwards. And we're going to change legs. So you might want to start with the hands by your sides or around your hips. And then you can gradually do this, or keep your hands on your hips. If you're feeling a bit daft, swinging back and forth. So you'll get that work into the hips, into the back. And it's that balance challenge as well. And come back. Okay, so we're going to step to the back of your mat now. In fact, don't step all the way to the back of the mat. Maybe just step sort of more to the middle of the mat, actually. Yeah, middle of the mat. All right, so feet hip distance, we're going to do a roll down. So with that roll down, remember, we don't want to let the hips stick out to the back. So we bring the chin to the chest. And then from your neck and your shoulders, your upper back, your middle spine, you're rolling down. And then just gently coming down. And just bend the knees where you need. Let those arms hang. Take a deep in breath, scoop your belly in, and then exhale to roll it back up. And again, chin to chest. And now roll down through your spine.
Stay with that breath. Maybe a little bit deeper this time. In breath, scoop the belly, exhale to roll up.
From here, just take your left leg back and just gently, just lunge back. And just reach the arms up. And then step back forwards. Step back with the other leg. Just gently feeling that stretch into that back calf. And reach the arms up. And then come back. Do that again. So reach up. And then that standing leg, push off that leg to come back up. Reach up as you step back. And standing leg, push up. Do that once more. If you don't want to use the arms, hands can stay on the hips. Push up on the standing leg. And once more. And push up. So we'll come to the back of the mat. And once again, chin to chest, roll down through your spine.
Now, bring your fingertips to your elbows. And then just let the body just release a little bit further, softening these where you need. Feel that weight shifting through your feet. Relax your neck. Breathe. So we're going to bend your right leg. Now place the right hand either down on your foot or rest it on your thigh and twist to the left and look up. Bend your left leg. Hand can be down at the foot of the floor or resting on your thigh and twist and open up. Come back to the center. Now walk your hands out and just come down onto your knees. So you've got your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. So most of that weight, knees and hips, okay? We're going to go through a cat stretch. In breath, loop up, send your tailbone away. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under and round your back. Open up. And again, in breath. Tailbone away. And exhale to cat. Really scoop the belly and separate the shoulder blades one more time. In breath. Tailbone away. And exhale, cat. And take some breath. So from here, make sure that you've got room on your mat, maybe stepping forwards a little bit. Okay. From here, we're going to step your, what we're going to do is we're going to reach back with your right leg, okay, and lift it up. And then we're going to take the left arm up. So we're going to come to this tabletop position, holding it there, and then come back. We're going to take the left leg away. And reach. So I really want you to think about the strength in that back leg, reaching away. And come back. Right leg away, and left arm away. Come back, inhale. And left leg away, right arm away. Okay, we're going to flow through this now. In breath, we come back. And exhale, we lift and reach. In breath, we come back. And exhale, we float those limbs away. So if you're struggling with this, if you're feeling too much, then keep the hands down and just do the legs. Or you could just keep the knees down and just do the hand. Breathe out as we reach. So we're trying to maintain that stability all the way through. As if you've got that tray of glasses on your back. Reaching away. Don't strain the neck, so just look where feels good for you. Breathing out as you reach. We're going to do one more of those. And then we're going to come up to a high knee line, so we can take the weight off the wrists there. Remember, if you're struggling with this one with the wrists, make sure that you maybe roll the mat up. You've got less extension there at the wrist. Or maybe you need to be on the fists. Okay, do what you can to try and get the best
movement quality with what we're doing. Yeah. Okay, so make sure the knees are comfortable. All right. So we're going to reach out, and as we come back into thigh stretch, we're going to cross the arms. Okay, so we cross the arms, and then we inhale forwards. We cross the arms the other way, just to keep that flavor going. Variety. And keep those hips pushing forwards. Keep your neck relaxed, chin slightly tucked. Going back as far as feels good for you. Abs are pulled in. Make sure that you're not sending your bum down to your heels. You're keeping your hip bones. Yeah, we're keeping this line, strong line for knees, hips, shoulders, ears, or the other way around. And the last one. And then come back to hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips, draw your belly in. So we're going to take that right arm and left leg away again. Okay, nice and steady, tabletop. Now we're going to lift a little higher, okay, and reach and maybe arch a little bit. And then we're going to bring the knee through, but we're going to bring the left arm right round and back, if we can. And then the same arm and leg floating up on the in. And then we're going to tuck the knee towards the nose, and the left arm comes up the back. And in breath, so reaching away. And exhale, tucking knee and nose and reaching that arm back. Keeping that steadiness with your foundation, with the left leg and the right arm. In breath, float. And exhale, tuck. Keep that strength in the back of the back leg. One more. Keep taut and strong through your core. And release. And then come back to your knees. Okay. So make sure you're comfortable. Anytime you need to rest, stretch it back to child's posture, yeah? So we're going to go for that thigh stretch again. We'll develop it this time, or you can continue as we were, going back like this. Okay, if you want to develop it, we're going to reach to the ceiling. Okay, we're going to come down with the arms. Then we're going to take the right arm away, twist. We're going to come back forwards and inhale to the top. Exhale, we go back. Thigh stretch. Inhale, we reach away with our left arm. Exhale, we come back, and inhale, we lift. So you're working with that breath all the time. That's helping you to maintain that focus and get a bit more range in the body. So we do a mindful breath and movement. So we stay absorbed in the practice, one with the physical movement and that engagement through your core, and two, through that use of the breath. Remember to relax your gaze. We'll do one more. And then come back. Two, hands under the shoulders and knees under the hips. Okay, abs are strong. Spread your fingers wide. Do what you need to do to sort those wrists out. Okay, so this time we're going to float the left leg and the right arm. We're going to lift. We're going to lift. We're going to lift if we can. Then as we tuck the knee, we bring the right arm and we reach it back. In breath, away. So slow and controlled is what we're after. Get as much range as you can. So as you reach away, you're going for lift and length. And as you tuck, you're really scooping in and really compacting through the body. In breath, we lift. Exhale, we tuck knee to nose and we reach the other arm away.
use that breath to get more range. Last one of these. And then from here, either stretch back to child's posture or come up to a downward facing dog and take some breath. So we're going to take the weight off of your wrists now and rest on your forearms. Okay, so we're going to step the feet back to the width of the mat. And then from here, we're going to saw your body back and forth. If that's feeling too much, take a knee to the floor and saw back and forth. Too much, both knees down and a very slight saw. Come back and hold it. You don't have to hold it, you can rest. Breathe. Hold it there. Now tap your knees down lightly. This could be knees on the floor and stretching one leg back, stretching the other leg back. It's working with your body. Core engaged, that's pelvic floor and deep abs. And then hold it or rest. We're going to lift the leg this time. And then lower. We're going to lift the leg. And lower. So we can have both knees on the floor and lift the leg. And then swap. So we can do it that way. We're going to do 3 times each leg. Then we're going to hold it, if we can. Thighs are on, abs are on. Space between ears and shoulders. Come down. And stretch it back. Child's posture, take some breath. Whilst you're in your child's posture, walk your hands over to your right side, reaching that right arm and then reaching the left arm towards the right hand. Feel that stretch down through the side of your spine. And then let's walk over to the other side. Left hand and then right hand to follow. And breathe. So, I'm just going to come round onto your side. I'm going to take this left hand back. And we're going to come up. Now we're going to reach away. Okay? And what we're going to do here is we're going to tuck your knee and your elbow. In breath, tuck. So that's your start. Have a little breather so you can either do that one, or if you're not liking that, you can always do it from the elbow. Or if you want it harder, we stack the feet, we reach the arm and we tuck. Let's go. We're going to keep this going for a few breaths. So knee down or knee off the floor. Keep the hips lifted wherever you're at. Just trying to show you these different options. And then rest down. Sweep the legs round. So you're either going to sit tall like this. Okay. Now we're going to take the legs wide. So take those legs as wide as you can. Okay, and take a nice deep in breath. So if sitting up is feeling not comfortable, then something underneath, a little cushion or something, give yourself a little lift and then stretch down forward. Breathing. And then breath, come up. And then exhale, reach forward. So if you can, keep pulling the toes towards you and pushing the heels away. And one more time, stretch. So from here, let's take the hands either in front of your head or behind your head. Don't pull on your neck though.
Sit tall, elbows back, press the head into the hand, and then lower down to one side, exhaling. And inhale, come up. And exhale down to the other side. And inhale up. So we're trying to get that elbow down to the knee or behind the knee. Look up to the opposite elbow as you go down, if you can. Come back to the center, release those arms. Take your hands to the outside of your right leg and reach down and stretch. Come back and then to the other side and reach down. Go for it. Yeah, it's just been joined here, but that's all cool. Can you not find it? Right, right, and stretch. Very professional here. Okay, so we come back to the center and we sit tall. Once again, either hands in front or behind. This time, twist, and then bring the elbow down. Same inside the knee. Come up, inhale, twist, and then inside the knee. Come up, inhale, twist, and exhale, down, come up, inhale, twist, exhale, down, inhale, twist, exhale, down, inhale, twist, and exhale, down, and then release, and bring the feet back. So, a little bit of work there, inner thighs, and obviously rotating through the spine there, working through the side of your abdominal wall. Release the hips. So we're going to come to the other side. So the exercise that we were doing before, specifically more working side of the abdominal wall. Again, the choices are the hard one. Okay, we reach away and we tuck. So it was this one. Slightly less severe. Reaching, tucking, reaching, inhale, tucking, or a little bit less maybe for the elbows. Tuck, in, breath away. Let's go. Reach. Keep the lower ribs lifted. Exhale as you tuck, inhale away. And coming down. Okay, we're going to come down to sit down. Great stuff. So let's just take ourselves back nice and slowly. So when you need to, take your hands behind your knees. So we're sitting up with the feet hip distance apart. Take an in-breath, chin to your chest, scoop your belly, and roll down. And where you need to, hands go to knees, and come back. Now stretch the legs out. We're going to practice doing a roll up. So that roll back part was the easier part. So where we can, we're trying to keep everything nice and strong here. Thighs are on. Yeah. Pull the toes towards. Reach the arms up and over your head. Take a nice deep in-breath there. Bring your hands level with your shoulders. Tuck your chin. Now continue by tucking your tailbone under. So try not to stop there. And then reach it forwards. Stretch forwards. Tuck the chin, so the crown of the head, as if it's getting pulled away, pulled away. Eyes are on, draw the belly. Roll it back. Remember to bend those knees where you need. We reach up and over on the in. Hands level with shoulders, chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone. So you're imprinting the spine, roll up. So we're trying to maintain this movement. And we reach. Stay with your breath. In breath at the top, tuck the chin, roll it back. Push the heels away. Breathe. Slow and controlled. Reach up and over. Hands level with shoulders, chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone. And roll. And reach. In breath. Keep the thighs strong. Push the heels away. Pull the belly in and roll back. Keep the neck nice and long. Do one more of these roll-ups. In, breath up and over. Hands level with shoulders, chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone and roll up through your spine. And then reach. And then just stay sitting up. So from here, we're going to bring your hips up to your heels. So we're going to practice rolling like a ball. So we have different levels of this. So the main thing that we want to do is to try and keep the heels close to the buttocks and the head tucked in. So we can start with the hands down and use them for support. Okay, try not to roll onto your neck. If you think you can do a little bit more than that, keep the feet off the floor, bring the hands to the below the knees onto the shins there, or just to the knee. Roll down, or a bit further down to your feet. And really tuck. Exhale back, inhale up. We'll do one more. And roll up. And release. Okay, great stuff. So we're going to come back down to the floor. Hug the knees into the chest. And just take some breath into your back. Now place your feet on the floor. Okay. So the heels want to be just a natural kind of distance from your sit bones, so that you've got this natural curve. That's what I was saying, in your lower back. Chin slightly tucked, chest is open. Take some breath. First two fingers to your hip bones and thumbs underneath. In breath, arch your spine. Exhale, imprint your spine. In breath, arch your spine. Exhale, imprint. So can you keep those knees steady? Good practice is to have something between the knees, quite a firm cushion maybe, and then you're seeing if you keep steady and you're engaging those inner thighs. Hands on the floor, in breath, arch. Exhale, imprint. And now peel your spine up and off the floor. And lift your hips. And take an in breath, and as you exhale, draw that breastbone down and into the floor. And slowly roll back down, trying to keep a steadiness in the knees. In breath to arch, adjust your feet where you need. Exhale, imprint, peel up. So from your pelvis, and work your way up. This is your pelvic curl. In breath, prepare, scoop your belly in and draw that breastbone down first. One more time, we're going to stay up there this time. In breath, arch, exhale, imprint, and peel up. Maybe draw the heels in a little bit tighter. Okay, and lift through the hips a little bit stronger. Take the arms up and over your head. Try to not flare up through your ribs. Keep everything steady and come back down with just the arms. In breath, up and over. And exhale down. In breath, up and over. And exhale down. We're going to do that one more time. In breath, up and over. And this time, as you come back, start to bring the hips down. Start to nod the head up, forwards. And then bring the hands down so that they are halfway down the legs and just start pumping the arms. So we're curled up as much as we can, and we want to try and maintain that throughout this hundreds movement. So we're pumping the arms from the shoulders, from the neck and the shoulders, okay? Not from your fingers, not from your wrists. So they're like paddles. Breathing. In through the nose as normal, out through the mouth, and you're keeping this rhythm going with the arms all the way. So left leg steady, right knee to knee fold, so knee above hip. How's that? Not liking that? Come back down. We're going to change legs. Keep curled up every now and again, a little bit, lift, a bit more lift. That neck starts to strain, lightly place a hand behind the head. Both legs to knee fold if you want a little bit more. Remember, at any point you need to or want to, come back down. Knee above the hips. Stretch the right leg long. Keep pumping those arms.
Remember to change hands if you need, if you're placing a hand behind the head, the neck strains. Change legs. Remember to rest where you need or take the feet to the floor and continue your 100. Stretch the legs out, both of them if you can, and pump those arms. Keep curled up as much as you can. You can go harder, you'll lower down a little bit more. Pumping those arms. Keep the collarbones wide, and then rest. Hug your knees to your chest and take your head from side to side. And just take some breath there. So from here, we're going to stretch that left leg long on the floor. I'm going to draw the right knee into the chest. Okay, we're going to reach that right leg up and place the hands on the floor. We're going to keep the left leg steady. So push the heel of the left leg away. If that's not comfortable with the left leg, you can bend the knee. So from here, circle that right leg. In breath at the top, leg circles, exhale round. In breath at the top, exhale round. In breath at the top, exhale round. Keeping that left leg steady, maybe placing your left hand on your hip. Change direction, in breath at the top, exhale round. In breath at the top, exhale round. In breath at the top. Remember the leg doesn't have to be straight, you can soften the knee. And last time, and stretch that leg down to the floor and draw the left knee into the chest. Push the right heel away or bend the right knee. Now take the left leg up to the ceiling, pointing the toes. Tuck the chin, open up through the collarbones, sweep around on the out. In breath at the top, exhale, sweep. So your leg circles. Just go as wide as you can. Keep those abs nice and strong. Keep the body steady. We're going to change direction. You maybe want to place your right hand onto that right hip, and that'll tell you what's going on with the pelvis. Again, we're trying to stabilize and challenge with the leg circle. Last one. And hug those knees in. And just take some breath. Curl your head up to your knees. And stretch your left leg low. Draw that right knee in as tight as you can, then change legs. So we're keeping the body steady. We're doing a single leg stretch. Keep curled up. Strong, strong, strong in the leg that reaches away. If you don't like the head up, head to the floor is fine. Tap out towards your knees. And hug the knees in. Release the neck. Take some breath. So we're going to try and develop that with the double leg stretch. If you don't want to try a double leg stretch, continue single leg stretch. Curl the head up. Reach the hands towards the feet. Now pull in and tuck. In breath away, both arms and legs. Exhale, sweep and tuck. In breath away. Exhale, sweep and tuck. If it's feeling too much on the neck, hands behind the head. Stretch the legs away. With those arms, watch that they don't go too far back so you're flaring up through your ribs. Remember, pulling everything tight. We'll do one more. And tuck. And again, release your neck. Take some breath. And hug it. Once more, stretch the left leg low. Now reach the right leg up. Walk the hands up the leg and stretch the left leg away and pull in. So you're really trying to draw your nose to your knee. You're going to change, you're going to hold, you pull in the opposite leg. And change. So legs as straight as you can. Curled up. Use that breath. Longer in breath as you swap legs, as you bring the knee and the nose together, sharp out breath. Hamstring pull here.
And rest. And hug things into your body. Place the hands on the knees, keep the feet together, split the knees apart, and just circle. Breathing. Changing direction. Now knees to chest and arms out to the side. Tuck the chin. Gently lower your knees to the right. Keep the shoulders down and look to your left.
1 minute after a tearful, and the next minute I feel very good about it.
Come back to the center. Inhale and lower to the left. And keep the energy towards the right side now, into the right shoulder. And come back center. Hug those knees and roll yourself up. And sweep your legs round. Come round onto your front now. So we're going to lie long on the mat. We're going to bring the hands just underneath the shoulders if you can. Draw your elbows in. Long in your neck. Stretch the toes away. So we're going to lift the nose and the chin and the chest. And then gently come up. Long through the front of the body. And slowly down. So we start with the nose and the chin. And then the chest. And send that breastbone forwards. Keep the hip bones down. Keep the neck low. Just come up to a range for you. Stay with your breath. We'll go again. Work from your center, nose, chin, chest. And lift. Lengthen through the front of your body. Come back down. This time, lift the hands up first. Hold them there. Place the hands down and lift. Try and get a bit more range. And come back. Let's do one more of those. Lift the hands up first. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Hold. Down. Lift. And come back. Turn the head to the side. Take your hands to your back and interlace your fingers. Stretch the hands down the back. Now, look forwards again or down, and now try lifting the feet and stretching. Reaching the hands down and away. Breathe. Reach the arms up and back. And release. Bring the hands forwards. And rest. Bring your right heel up. Reach for that foot. So, knees together and pull up. Or roll onto your side to do the same thing. Push the hip bones down. Swap legs. Draw the knees together. If you want to, you can grab both. Okay, and then you try to develop that. Otherwise, go to the singles. So lift the chest, press the feet into the hands, lift the knees maybe, and draw the chest open, squeezing the shoulder blades. Really opening up through the front of the body and releasing. Come down, push back. Stretch your hands forwards and send your hips through towards your heels for child's posture. Take some breath. So to come up, you can either do a down dog or come up to your knees. Step your right foot forwards, push up. If you're in down dog, walk your hands to your feet and roll yourself up. Okay. So we're going to be back to standing. Standing nice and tall. So should feel lengthen through the spine. Take one arm up to the ceiling and reach over. And exhale over. And then come up and reach up. And exhale over. And come up. Take your hands to the small of your back. And turn your head to the side. Getting away from the friend out the window. And the other side. And release. So we're going to rise up onto your toes. Take a nice deep in breath. And sharp. Come down. In breath up. And exhale down. And in breath up. And exhale down. And shake it out. So I'm just going to unmute everybody.